It's great to have you joining me today. We're going to do a standing class using some hand weights. And this is a little snippet from a series inside My Pilates Time. We call it Lifted. So it's a series where we use our Pilates principles and just adding in some hand weights as well. So if you want more details about that, I'll put the link underneath. But we're going to start with a little warm up before we pick up our weights. So we just stand evenly and we're going to pop our fingers on our shoulders. Soften your knees a little bit. Feel like you lift it up out of your waist, and then some nice little shoulder circles. So to draw a circle with your elbows. This way. And then go around the other way. Good, and then just make a fist. Put your knuckles here on the side of your head, and what we're going to do is just bring our elbows, bring them as close as they can. Maybe they touch, maybe close to, and then open. So just elbows in and open. The trick with this one is to think about keeping your spine upright. So try not to round your back to get the elbows to touch. As long as you're feeling that stretch across the upper back, that's great. Feeling the broadness, and then the shoulder blades come towards your spine. Good. And then we're just going to put our hands on our hips. We're going to bend our knees. So bend your knees, send your hips back, and then stand up. So when you bend, you want to really think of lengthening your spine and a nice strong feeling when you stand up. So a little bend and straighten up. Just warming up, feeling grounded, so feeling the floor under your feet, little bend of the ankle, knees, hips, and a strong feeling when you're upright. A little bit of glutes. Okay, good. And then we're just going to lift up one heel off the ground, and when it goes down, the other heel lifts up. So just a little prancing. Again, just feeling your balance, spreading out your toes, staying lifted through your body. And then we're just going to do a little crisscross of the arms, switching which arm goes on the top, and feeling the movement from your shoulder blades. They come into your spine, they broaden. If I don't concentrate, I forget which arm I did on top. Always brings you back to that mindful movement, doesn't it? When you've got to practice the coordination and different things, it's good for us. Okay, and that's us done. And bring your arms all the way down. We're going to do 4 hinges just to stretch the back of our legs. So we just soften the knees and then we tip forward. So when you tip forward, send the hips back, lift up your chest, so you're really using the muscles on either side of your spine. Tuck the chin a little bit, so the neck's long at the back, straight back up. Soften the knees, hips go back, lift, almost feel like your chest is reaching forward and your sit bones are reaching up the wall behind you. Straight back up. 2 more, soft knees, tip, feel that nice stretch on the back of the legs, straight back up, and again. Nice. Let's pick up our weights now, and first move we're going to do, we're actually going to pop our heels together and our toes apart. I want you to feel like the tailbone's lengthened a little bit. So you've got this nice strong feeling wrapping around. You keep that nice and strong as you reach your arms up on a diagonal and back down slowly with control. So as you reach up, you don't need to take your arms higher than your shoulders here. just to there, and control it back down. Little lift. That's the way. Up and down. And you can adjust the weights. You can even do this without weights. You'll still feel your shoulders. Two more. Good. And then bend your elbows and just have them in beside you, a little bit forward, a tiny little puff of air, like imagine a puff of air under your arms. And then we're just going to little externally rotate and back in. So you don't have, you keep your elbows right where they are. And it's a really tiny move. Nice and tall through your spine. And that's us done. And back and down. All right, let's make our feet parallel now. And I'm going to take a step to the side, reaching one arm across my center there, and then come back and punch the weight up. Do that again. So I'm just reaching across, bringing it back, and lifting up. Nice and controlled. Send the hips back so your spine stays long when you step to the side. That's it. And we're going to push the floor away, get a spring back to lift up. That's it. And push back. Good. Two more on this side. All right, ready for the other side? So we just take a step, reach across, lengthen your back, and then in and up. Reach across, back, up. That's it. Oops. Lift up tall, that's it. And last one. And back and down. Right, pop your weights together now. So just punch them together. All right, organize your spine. So for me, I just need to think of a little bit of heaviness in the tailbone, soft knees, and then I reach my arms down and back up to my chest. Down and up. Nice and controlled. That's it. And now we're just going to change it a little bit. So you're just going to touch up to one shoulder and then touch up to the other shoulder. And up here and here. That's it. We'll do one more on each shoulder. Nicely done. Make your feet wider now, toes turned out a little bit. We're going to put the weights together again and just hold them here by your chest. take a little bend of your knees, stand straight back up. Then we're just going to do a little pivot. So we're going to look that side and come straight back up. So take a little bend in the middle and then a little pivot. And a little bend and to the side. So actually when I'm going to the side, I've got that internal rotation of my thigh bone in my hip. External rotation here in front, and then I've got internal rotation. And make this the last one. One more to square us off. Well done. Walk your legs inward. So what we'll do is we're going to just take one step back, bend the front knee and keep the back leg straight. Tip your body a little bit forward. The arm that's opposite to the leg in front does a row, so we just pull it in and straight back down. I'll do it this way so you can see. In, down. Keeping the elbow nice and close to the body. Length through your whole spine. Okay, next time you've pulled the weight up, hold it there. Then kick it back. Bend the arm again. Kick it back and bend. Back. Bend. So I'm trying to keep my elbow lifted and tucked in. That's our last one. And then just let the weight drop down and step together. Same on the other side. So we just step the other foot back. The front knee is bent, the back leg is straight, hinged a little bit forward, a little row to start with. Elbows are tucking in. And on the next one, just hold it with the arm and the weight lifted up and then kick back and bend. Kick back. Bend the arm. Trying to keep the elbow lifted if you can. And last one. And then step together. Good. Let's put your weights down now. Let me give you a little stretch to finish off. Okay. Lift your arms up. Take a little reach and reach. Ribs moving. Move about through your rib cage, the upper body. Pelvis is steady. And then hold it here. One arm comes down. Nice big side body stretch. Lift that arm back up. Shoulders down. Over to the side. Lift back up. Up and over. Lift back up. Last one here. Good. Arms come wide. We give ourselves a hug. Reach your fingers around. Wriggle them around your back as far as they go. Big breath. Have a peep at which arm's on the top. And then other way. Other arm goes on top. Wriggle your fingertips round. Lift your elbows a tiny little bit. And release. One arm reaches down by your neck. Little tricep stretch here. And then the other side. Fingertips reaching down your spine. Lifting the elbow up. Drop down the rib cage at the front. And then release, bring the arms all the way back down. And then we're just going to go in and open, in and open. And as the tops of the hands comes together, just bend your knees a little, then lift your chest. So you can have a little wave through your spine, tiny. Okay, good. Hands down. One step, big step back. Make sure the toes are pointing at the back. They're pointing forward. Sometimes it's easy to let those back toes turn out to the side. And just for the calf muscle, I want you to aim that heel down at the back and tuck the tailbone under. Glide the pelvis forward a little bit. Step forward, step the other foot back. Make sure both feet are pointing forward. Nice straight leg at the back. Heel down. Step together. One step out to the side. Feel your inner thigh stretch there. Aiming the little toe side of your foot down. Send the hips back. Step together. This side. And then step together. Big circle up, big breath up, feel lifted and tall, and then just let your arms drop down, let your shoulders drop down. Feel nice and lengthened and strong. And that's you all done. Well done.